Alright, what's up? Oh, we have As Money here as our guest host for the rankings, so thanks for joining today, As Money. Yeah, you can scoot a little over because you're going to be blocked by some numbers. Some of our best players of current times, actually.
Oh, if I just think back, actually, I'll leave more room.
Oh yeah, that is true. So yeah, this is actually a milestone in that it's our first rankings with a guest host, so it's kind of cool.
Hi.
So this is As Money.
He's
He's a wave race player. Also,
I've been ranked in the top 10.
you might know him from games such as Wave Race.
I am As Money. You may know me from such games as Wave Race. The rankings we're doing.
The rankings that we're doing right now.
Yeah, Fisha saw you
Wave
still
Race
talking about
64.
not talking to me in the chat and in the Discord, but I'm here, so
We can still talk to As
definitely
Money.
still talk.
So historically, with the rankings, we usually start off by just mentioning the legends and some notable inactive players. So over here on the other screen, what I will pull up for us is the current rankings so that we can see like how they've changed. We'll just go up to the top. So the legends are not changing this time. Not much of a surprise there, but we'll have Walls, Marla, and Ilu still as legends. Some inactive players, though. I actually did remove an inactive player, and that's Lockwood. It's pretty clear that he's not going to be returning at this point, so... But, of course, I do want to mention him because he's still amazing.
Oh, yeah.
He just...
Great player.
Yeah, not being on the inactive list is definitely not like a...
He's still on the boards. I mean, it's not going to take him away.
Oh yeah, we can't remove anything he did, for sure. And we wouldn't.
Nope.
But Smith, Analog, and Ilu are all listed as inactive. And Ilu's probably next to fall off of this because he already occupies a spot on the Legends list, which is more prestigious.
Yeah.
And I do want to phase out the inactives by just making it like full of players who have full timesheets. That would be the best, and then we could probably reconfigure how you become inactive. So that'd be good. The honorable mentions in Tier 2, you may actually find this interesting. Oh, give us a new tune over there too. Yeah. Sure. Some Drake Lake.
Yeah, I just have the numbers up here, so I have no idea which ones I'm picking.
He's just going based off the numbers. So we can pull up the level leaderboard too, so that we can do any quick comparisons that we want. But honestly, Bert, Bunta, Gilly Guide, and Mr. Pitchy. So actually, if you compare that to last period, that did not change. Of course, these are presented in alphabetical order, so very well could be like changed within that, but they're just shown as alphabetical order. So
Honestly, in my memory, I don't remember them seeing any. So
I think
any of those
Dr.
before, but
Fish
I only
said-
pay attention to the. I don't pay attention to speedrun.com. I only pay attention to Discord. So
the Discord, it is a little easier to pay attention to. The moderators definitely have to look at both, but
yeah, obviously.
but the I would agree from a casual perspective, speedrun's not that easy to use, and it's easy to see when players post in the personal bests. I'm pretty sure that potentially...
Personal best just goes right to my phone.
Yeah. And a 3-month period's not a lot of time for a semi-active player. So these 4 guys remain in their spots with no change. Oh, thanks for the follow to My Oh My Pancakes. We'll get to you. We'll get to you. Tier 1, actually, as well, will remain Andy Panther, Hoshi, Quick Person, and Stone Cold. So, we do have actually a small announcement in that group. Stone Cold messaged me last week and said he's gonna play again.
Nice.
He's gonna. So Stone Cold is gonna be returning. I heard it from himself, so I'm sure that he's just waiting for the perfect time to have a session, and I know that we're all looking forward to that.
Definitely. I definitely had to make some of those times when I was starting out.
Oh, you made a Twitter post about it, so I didn't even see the Twitter post. I just knew that he talked to me, and he sounded like he was ready to come back, like soon,
back.
like
Nice.
ready to have a session come back. So that was cool to hear from him. Hoshi, we haven't heard from in a while. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this next period he does qualify for inactive if we have to change the terms of what it means. But that might depend on someone like Quick Person also filling out his timesheet. So I think Hoshi is safe while we still have players ranked that don't have a full timesheet up here, or at least towards the top.
Yeah, because he does have one.
Yeah, Hoshi has a full timesheet, so does Andy Panther and Stone Cold. But I think the times that Quick has on the boards, they're better than all three of those other guys. But he just doesn't have everything. So that's
similar to Lockwood. He doesn't have a huge timesheet, but his times are super good on each level he took these to.
Yeah.
But it's just reverses and fast.
Yeah. You said you're probably the last one. Oh, okay. So Fish was the last person that Stone talked to. That's cool. So on to the list, the top 10. So, he's talking about Hoshi. So number 10, and we're going with Port Blue music. Sure, actually
that's appropriate.
That works. Number 10's Andro.
Okay.
Pulling in Andro's consecutive. There are some changes on the list. Don't worry.
There are some changes.
Although I have
Hugely
noticed
active
that.
Period.
Yeah, it was rather inactive, and I think that we will have some activity. Fish and I were talking about like a Winter Olympics potentially too, which would be good in like January or February. I mean, we're in January now, so maybe February. But Andro, always a strong player with a full time sheet, many benchmark times. Will hold on to the 10th spot. Number 9. I want to double check who this is. Okay. Also,
She knew which one Glacier Coast was. It's not Glacier Coast.
well, that's the winning.
Sure.
So Moto
Moto's a
will
winner.
go in with number 9 on my list, and Fish calls it right about the time. Yeah. So Modal actually has been like toying with playing a little bit again, and I saw him playing Blue Storm the other day.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got his Wii hooked up with HDMI now, I guess. So his Wii U, so he can play his GameCube games on.
Nice.
But they have to be like backups because
Yeah.
you can't put a GameCube game in a Wii U and expect it to work. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's good stuff seeing him play, and he's actually one of the super moderators in the Wave Race 64 community. So anybody with questions, he's a good guy to ask questions about like just general knowledge. General knowledge, yeah.
Technical. He knows a lot. He has a lot of software.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Definitely helped me out through a few things.
For sure. Let's go then on to our next one. Number 8 will be My Oh My Pancakes. There's an argument for a lot of the matchups here, but I think Pancakes has a lot of potential to continue moving up. I think right now there's really only one reason why he's in this spot, and it's not even really anything that he didn't do or anything, because I know that this is a move down for Pancakes 2 spots, but that's really nothing against Pancakes. It's more to do with like 2 specific players up ahead. That being said, Pancakes has a really strong overall timesheet. Actually, I want to pull him up because while we're listening to Marine Fortress right now.
Well, they requested it in the chat. They said the song didn't fit, so I had to find
The
Marine
song didn't
Fortress.
fit.
Turns out Marine Fortress is 7.
So Pancakes is definitely a stronger player on reverse than he is on forward. Once that balances out, I think he'll end up like overtaking the spot that he's in right now and maybe going back up to even 6 or higher even.
Mm-hmm.
And now that he's able to stream, I think that's incentive a little bit too. Yeah. But that puts a target on his back, and the players who were chasing him down over the last couple of months, you know, he had a target on his back for that. So Pancakes, down to number 8, but still a strong top 10 player. Haven't been playing after getting the Southern Island. Yeah, I noticed that, but I'll still tune into your streams and stuff, as long as I'm on like a break at work or something. On to 7th. What song you want? Who is that? Southern Island?
Sure, I like Southern Island.
As Money.
It's one of my best times.
We're gonna give number 7 back again to As Money, keeping his 7th rank from last period. Actually, you were pretty active this period comparatively to a lot of the other players.
Yeah, and I didn't feel that active. I just don't think.
We had a couple sessions
Holidays.
over here earlier in the ranking period, and I know that you PB'd during one of them.
Yeah, I got
was having
that.
a hard time.
I got that Port Blue 1 lap a couple of weeks ago, or the last stream of 2019 that we did. The last dual stream.
Yep.
I got the Port Blue lap. I don't remember earlier than that though.
You did play some championship normal, trying to break that 927 tie.
I can get so many sub 930s. Like sub 930, I think I would put a sub 930 for like a prediction in any like marathon.
It's that consistent.
I think it's that consistent. No, I can do it, but to get the times I need, I knew somebody was going to come and get that bounty super quick. I did try a couple of runs, but I'm like, maybe nobody will get it tonight. And then I woke up and Metalhead, I got it. It's like,
Metalhead plays at those odd hours, but
yeah, that does not affect them at all.
Yeah, and Metalhead had a lot of good runs where he was like on pace for it too, and I saw him crash on Southern Island on like a 925 pace run.
Oh, yeah, I've been on some runs, but it's just that is such a big second.
Yeah, the 927 to 926 is a big second, that's for sure. But I think you'll get there.
Yeah.
And then hard mode, you've got 11 4. What do you have?
You're on Pancakes.
Oh, I am. Look at that.
It's the pancake chugging syrup.
Yeah. Yeah, 11:23. And so that's getting kind of crowded too. Every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
For a while is another player.
Almost all the way up to the top.
So good stuff. As Money on holding on to 7. Let's go to number 6 this period, which this one's not going to be much of a surprise to a lot of people. Then
I don't even know which song is which. Nope. Sure, we'll give him some.
Sunny Beach. And that's going to Brayden for his efforts lately. And holy crap, he's like ripping it up. You know, he's in 2nd place in all championships now.
Yeah.
Too.
No, Brayden's insane.
Yeah.
17 benchmarks, top 3
that
on hard.
17
top 3 on hard
benchmarks.
expert reverse championships. 3 remixes on all champs.
Yeah. What are remixes? Well, anyway.
I have no idea.
He's definitely taken the community by storm. He's the Blue Storm champion. He's taken the community
by
Blue Storm. And skyrocketing up, top 6 now. Blue Storm undisputed champion. And he's here to plant a flag in Wave Race 64 as well. So Good stuff. The Chuck Norris with every world record. Marine Fortress Reverse was fun.
That is it's a hard one. I tried a little bit to at least catch up to the time, if not beat it.
Yeah, Braden is sitting at a 110.5, and Asmoney's at 110.7, so they're very close.
Yeah, I've had that almost a year now.
Yeah, that's going to be a year next month. Yep, that beats the old record that I had, so that's even more impressive. I'm getting some competition up there, too. Holy cow. It's getting tight on Marine Fortress Reverse now. Because the dive controls a lot of that.
Yeah. Even their speed, like your first lap.
And Southern Island Reverse is the other one that he's talking about.
Yeah, so
yeah. Definitely more active in PBs than a lot of the players above him, even. So 120.864 on Southern Island Reverse. Yeah. So good stuff to Braden. Going up from, I think he was 8th last period. Yeah, going up from 8th to 6th. But he is going to have to contend with, I think, a very motivated Pancakes and Asmani when going into this next ranking period. All right, now we're in our top 5, and the 5th place is going to Metalhead. Metalhead has actually been playing a lot of RTA as well lately on his stream. He was the one that beat the 927 tie. He got a 926 after quite a few heartbreakers, but it was all in like one night, pretty much the night after Fish posted the bounty.
Yeah.
And Metalhead played for like 6 hours that night and got it pretty late at night.
Okay.
Yeah. So he worked hard.
Went for it.
He worked hard for it and he got it.
I played for about 45 minutes, I think, and then went to bed. I played 2 sessions? Okay.
He did 2 sessions, yeah. So he did walk away with that. He, of course, has a ton of benchmarks and just an overall very strong time sheet. I think, though, that Braden's closer to him than he wants to think about. If he wants to stay ahead of Braden, he's going to have to PB a little bit more frequently than he is right now, because Braden's on par to pass him within the next ranking period or 2. He needs to play reverse. Yeah. He does need to play reverse. But we'll see probably, if there's more activity in this beginning, I think that he'll join in on it too a lot.
Yeah.
He tends to play a lot when other people are playing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, brings us to number 4. Was there a Canadian song?
I don't... Is it like Canadian?
This is Twilight City. So, Mo gets number 4. Of course, he's not very active, but he's one of the smoothest players in Wave Race 64. I put him like near Ilu as far as smoothness goes.
Mm-hmm.
It's especially useful on like Drake Lake. His last PB was, what was it? Was it Port Blue?
No, it was his Marine Fortress.
The Marine Fortress one?
Yeah, the 107.
Oh, the 107, of course. Yeah. Which was June. So that's about 6-7 months without activity, but hopefully we see him back soon.
He said the
he does have 115 on Glacier Coast.
Warcraft. Not Warcraft. World of Warcraft. There we go.
WoW Classic.
Wow. Yeah, WoW
doing
Classic.
that? Yeah.
I think he said he wasn't going to be able to pay for it or something.
Ah, interesting.
That was a while ago. He posted that like this summer, so...
I do want to see him play some Wave Race, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
It'd be amazing to be able to see him like stream. See how he plays. Well, cool. Into the top 3. And Number 3 is going to go back to game.
No. For SBR.
Yeah, that's true. Game
Well, I guess, wait, no, he
does
holds the-
end up pulling stuff off against me once in a while, like
No.
Sunny Beach reverse during last year's Olympics.
DLR.
Last year. Drake Lake, yeah. Although he hasn't beaten my forward time yet, but he could. Fish has tied me. So he hasn't been that active, but he's been over for a couple of dual streams or try streams, and you know, things are looking up for game as long as he keeps playing. It's hard to teach a new player to play, and like game has been around for a long time, and even at the beginning it wasn't like super smooth, but he definitely caught on faster than most people. This game is never smooth for anybody right at first.
No, it's rough.
Yeah. Yeah. So, number 2 on the list, I'm going to go with Dr. Fish, maintaining. I mean, what can you say about Fish? He's like sweeping through the boards with top 3 times on pretty much everything. I mean, I think everything except for Drake Lake and maybe Sunny Beach, because I know he's had some troubles on Sunny Beach too, but
Yeah.
but he did get a
Still a
PB
really good time.
this period on Sunny Beach and got down to 5th. So when we look at Fish's overalls, though, he's especially individual level. Where's Wave Race? Yeah. Medals on everything except for a
Fifth,
few
First,
one laps.
third, second.
Yeah. Definitely.
Second, third, second, first, third. Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yep.
The worst place is 5th, and that's on
Sunny Beach, and it's still a 103.4. So
Yeah.
it's not a weak time.
No,
it's
not at
just
all. He's
that,
still 5th.
just that it's getting tight up there. A lot of people are starting to get good at Sunny Beach.
Yeah, and it would be 4th with Metalheads, 103.
Yeah, he got the 103.3
Yeah.
in that period too. So that's good stuff. And then of course that just leaves us with me left. So I'll give me Drake Lake. So I'll keep number 1 for right now, but I'm watching my back pretty closely because I can't PB as easily as I used to be able to. I'll take Twilight City. I like that song. Ooh, she's jumping. Oh, but yeah, Fish and I are both slowing down. We're both having a harder time PBing. We've talked about that. Like this year, for me, it's going to be hard. Each one is going to be super special, I feel like.
Yeah.
Any one that I can get.
I feel like I can still PB on a consistent rate if I play well enough. If I play consistently enough, it's just finding the motivation to play lately.
It can be tough, yeah. Just to sit down and play.
Yeah, I'm close on a lot. Like, I'm close on Twilight City. If I sat down and played that for a few hours, I'd probably get it.
Probably. Got
That's
one
the same thing
massive
on a couple
time in the
of
last
courses.
3 months. 2 weeks ago. Sometimes it happens recently, you know, it's good. Yeah, you got the 117 on Port Blue. That's a big one to get, for sure. Yep. Another great year of Wave Race. We'll have 4 ranking periods. The first one of the year started already 4 days ago. I don't think anybody's really... Has anybody PB'd in the last 4 days?
Call from...
Yeah. So from Wednesday, that's the first day, and then it will go until... Let me look at my calendar. Should be the last day of March, right? So until Tuesday, the 31st of March, and then we'll probably present them the following Saturday. Saturdays seem like good days to present. So yeah, best of luck to everybody in the next 3 months.
March 4th?
That would only be 2 months, which is not enough time. So how about April 4th? We'll present. Yeah. April 4th. Sounds good. And then that way I can't do a fake list because April Fool's Day will have been on Thursday. Or on Wednesday. So we'll get our fake lists out of the way. Yeah. Well, good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching on Mixer today. We streamed for almost 9 hours. Well, about 9 hours, yeah.
Hold out another 30 seconds.
Yep, let's do it. 30 more seconds so that we did a 9-hour stream. Thanks for the great stream. Thank you for the great viewership. We actually did pretty well today for a new platform.
Yeah. First stream to 77 total views.
Yeah. Pretty impressive.
Level 31.
Man, I'm such a high level. What does that mean?
What does that mean? Did I break it?
Well, thank you again, guys. Have a good one.
Nice.